What's up, riders? Old Man Ronin here, and welcome back to the channel. That's right, we're back on the Classic 350. I'll tell you, I really do love this bike. I know you're getting tired of hearing that. Every time I'm on a motorcycle, I say, I really do love this bike. Well, that's because I really do love motorcycles, and this could be one of my favorite motorcycles of all time. Want to find out more? Stay tuned. You know, we're just leaving Mid-Ohio Power Sports, and you guys all know that I've been riding for the last couple of months some of the different motorcycles that they have up there at Mid-Ohio. And of course, the most popular brand that I feel is the Royal Enfield, and they of course they have Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki, and Honda, and of course the CF Moto. But I'll tell you what, something about really retro looking motorcycle, you know, it just reminds me of you know, my youth in a way, but also not. It reminds me of my grandfather and my father and motorcycles that they used to ride, and that's the kind of stuff that I think is really cool. Is Royal Enfield has this Classic 350, which is completely 40s and 50s style. I would say more 40s than anything else, but with modern amenities. And you guys saw when we were down in Savannah, we were able to ride the Classic 350, one of the first people in the entire North America to ride it. And it's just a fantastic riding motorcycle. We're going to talk a little bit about that as we go on. One of the things that right off the bat is the upright stance that you get if you're doing a comparison between the Meteor 350 and some of the other motorcycles we've ridden. Like I just returned the INT 650 to the folks there at Mid-Ohio, and I'll be honest with you, I really love that motorcycle. But this is a fun, did I say fun a few times? Motorcycle. And it's, you know, it's a little taller than what you would expect, like on the Meteor 350. I'm flat-footed. I'm over 6 foot tall, 6'2", and you know, I can flat-foot this with no problem whatsoever. I know pretty much all motorcycles I can, but the reality, what I'm trying to say is, it is on the taller aspect. It's a lot taller than what the Meteor 350 would be. So we're just going to give you kind of an addendum to all these other videos that we've done, and we're going to talk a little bit about how well it performs and some of the back roads. You know, when we were down in Savannah, all we could do was go on a certain track, but we're going to take this places that is going to be a little bit different than what we were experiencing in Savannah. We're going to be taking to places we want to ride. Not saying that was a bad thing, but what I'm trying to say is, you know, we're going to be able to take it on, you know, the highway. We're going to take it on, which we did down there, but we're taking on some curvy roads and some back roads, and we're going to do that actually on the way home. So it's going to be kind of a fun, exciting thing. So if you guys are torn between a Meteor 350 or a Classic 350, maybe these series of videos will help you out. I guess that's the best way to describe these motorcycles, is they are easy peasy, and it's again, it's a completely different seating position than what the Meteor 350 is. Same engine, that J engine, man. I love it. I love the J engine, and it's just super smooth, really comfortable riding position. The rider triangle is nice, and it's compact, but yet it's not small. In other words, I'm sitting again, I got a 34-inch inseam. I'm sitting here with my legs against the tank. I can scoot back a little bit farther, right at the edge of the other seat if I need to, or I can just keep it right here. And you know, it's got a really nice stance to it. What I noticed down in Savannah was the same thing. Well, one thing about these motorcycles you want to be aware of is you want to run them through their RPM range. In other words, you don't want to be shifting too fast. You want to maintain the higher RPM. Like right now we're doing 55 miles an hour. No idea what the RPM is, but I can feel it in my butt that I'm still got plenty of engine to go yet and throttle up. I do notice this, that the rider position's a little bit different than it was down in Savannah, and I'm not certain if that was because of the way that the, you know, Royal Enfield set them up and also this dealer. But this one gives me a little bit more room in the handlebars, which I like a little bit. Now I do notice that, again, straight off of the truck, the suspension could be adjusted a little bit more for me, because I feel a little bit more quicker rebound, that I would set it down a little bit, make it a little softer. That way I wouldn't have as rough of suspension. Yeah, she does really well. I mean, for these kind of roads, guys, they're 70. And like I said, I'm just letting her cruise nice and easy. Going up a little hill here, maybe lost 1 or 2 miles an hour, and that's it. But again, we got a 350 engine that's generating 20 some odd horsepower, and we're running at 70 miles an hour, and on back roads. Shh, don't tell the popo. And we'll go a hard brake here, guys. We get around the corner here like we always do. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what. This thing actually brakes better than the INT does. It really does. Like I say, we'll get around this corner here where I always like to make my hard brake. I'll be 30 miles an hour, and oh man, yeah, this thing brakes good. Brakes nice. This is a. If you didn't tell anybody the number of cc's, it would surprise you, because this thing well overperforms what it is. Clutch feels good, nice and easy. Rider stance is great. No vibration, handles really well. Super light and nimble. Very, very maneuverable. Oop. Again, not a hard brake, but an interesting brake. Nice and firm. And come to a stop and foot down. Yep, no issue whatsoever. We're going to take her on a little back road here. One of our favorite places to go. Downshift's nice. The engine braking is superb on this, but on a single cylinder, I wouldn't expect anything less. And run it through the RPM range. Yep. This is where this bike belongs. Running these back roads, probably more apt to be running here than what the Meteor is, because if I go on some gravel road, I'm not gonna. This bike is capable. Like I said, if you put some of the more 80/20 style tires on it, like the MT60s or the seats, I'm not sure the model number of the seats, I'm sure you guys will tell me, or the Shinko 705s, this bike would be a great beginning scrambler, in other words. I know a lot of guys are buying the Himalayans and stuff and really don't have that much experience off-road or anything like that, but this bike here you could buy and then put those tires on it and start to learn how to do ADV riding, even though you're not really an ADV bike. Or maybe I shouldn't say ADV riding, maybe I should say gravel road riding. That way you get a feel for it, because this is a forgiving motorcycle to begin with. So pretty. And again, this is a kind of bike that's perfect for, you know, it look good on this bike. This bike, it would be perfect to have those long ride vintage bags on it. Oh man, would this not be like the coolest looking motorcycle in the world? I think this gunmetal gray, or whatever the color gray they call it, granite gray. I'm not sure what the color is. I'll put it up in the corner there, what it is from the factory. But I'll tell you what, this with some those brown bags, because this has got a brown seat, it would be perfect. Just an all-around fun motorcycle, guys. You know, with gas prices the way they are, and the fact that money is a lot tighter now than what it used to be for, I'd say, 99% of Americans and world people, maybe 99.9% of the world people as well too. We are a blessed nation, even though we don't admit it sometimes. the reality of it is, things are tougher now, and since it's tougher, we need to squeeze every possible nickel out of those dollars. And if you can able to do that, and still have an enjoyment on the road, yet and have new equipment too. Let's see, this is always a fun place, but have new equipment that's got a 3-year warranty and roadside assistance. Something like this is cost effective in these days. You know, I know we're not riding the Harleys like we used to. It's not cost effective. We have a big 4-wheel drive truck with a big 454 Chevy V8 engine in it, and it's sitting. I mean, I'll get her out and run it a little bit and make sure everything works, but man, we're not driving it. It's too expensive. Not doing it. We're gonna ease through these issues, and that's just the place for a motorcycle like this. You can still have fun. You can still get out there and ride. Is it the fastest? Of course not. Is it the most comfortable as far as for a long tour? No. However, it still keeps you on the road, and it's not like you're settling. You're actually getting a lot for your dollar here. This thing's fun, man. I'm telling you. And I'd much rather be riding than not riding. That's all I'll say. Plenty of torque. Whoop, get out of there, buzzard. Plenty of torque to, you know, pull you up these hills and through these corners. Oh yeah. Yes, sirree, Bob. Oh, fun, man. Fun in the corner. Handles great. See, this is what I wanted to do down in Savannah, but I was unable to because, well, they don't have the curvy roads that we got here, or the Amish bogies. Oh, fun road. Roads like this. Oh, yeah. Remember I said about being a little kid? Another smile machine. Miles of smiles, baby. Miles of smiles. Always look for deer back there. I have to admit, guys, I really do. This is a little bit more fun on these roads than my Meteor. Wow! What? Because it does handle better. Iron Lady, I think you're going to get the Meteor 350, and I'm going to get one of these. No, I'm just teasing. I can't afford one right now. But man, I'm so glad I'm able to ride one. Woo, doggy. Man, what a fun bike. Well, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification button, share and comment. You know I read all the comments, and comment on as many as I possibly can. Until next time, guys, ride safe and keep her on 2 wheels, baby. What a fun bike. Oh, man.